This is UWW-TV's News Break. Here are your top stories for the week. The American Lung Association has recorded poor air quality in 8 counties across Wisconsin. Ozone and particle pollution were measured in the testing in which Milwaukee, Walworth, Ozaukee, Rock, Kenosha, Sheboygan, and Manitowoc counties all failed. Hi, I'm Starr with this week's Internet News, Arts and Entertainment Update. Roberta's Art Gallery is introducing the Vietnam War Faces and Places exhibit to you starting November 1st.
Hello, I'm Starr with UWW-TV, and we're here to discuss with you places on campus you may walk past but may not take a second look at. The Body Electric Gallery was created by writer Walt Whitman. This exhibit intertwines art, technology, music, and performance all together.
Definitely very beneficial for students to look at the creative process of other people who have made pieces before, and it's definitely an excellent learning opportunity for other students to see.
Charlie with this week's UWW-TV's Internet Arts and Entertainment Update. Need a reason to step out of your comfort zone? The University Center Down Under is hosting Open Mic Night this Wednesday, September 28th. New studies have found that pedophiles are more truthful online when grooming victims. Researchers from Swansea University found deception around age, location, and appearance to be low. According to Dr. Christina Azora, these manipulation techniques can be very effective and quick. Therefore, young children may feel as if they are in a real relationship. So Swansea University research findings on pedophiles being more honest with their victims online really caught my attention, because their findings showed that they studied hundreds of conversations, and a lot of the victims were mainly girls between the ages of 13 and 15, and 25% of the cases were young boys, and they found that pedophiles were actually being more aggressive and sexually explicit when they was young boys. And that just made me think back to when I was between the ages of 13 and 15, and when you're in that age frame, you're developing and you're growing into yourself, and you're more vulnerable, and you want to feel loved and accepted, and sometimes that results into someone that age turning to social media and turning to online to talk to strangers who don't have their best intention at heart. And it's just really unsettling to think about. And then coming from a parent's perspective, I can only imagine how they feel, because it's well, do I monitor my child more? Do I take away their social media platforms? Because as a parent, whether they like it or not, you can't be there every second of every day to protect your child. Hi, I'm Starr with this week's Internet News, Arts and Entertainment Update. The Green Hills Center of the Arts Atrium is hosting their 39th annual UWW Ceramics and Jewelry Sale. A 15-year-old girl was found murdered under a pile of leaves in Philadelphia this past week. Sabria McLean was stabbed over 80 times and set on fire by Cole Herring, a man she met on Facebook. Herring has been arrested in connection with the incident. However, authorities are still determining if this was a one-time act of violence or if he has killed before. McLean, who died from the man she met online. It was a very tragic story to read about, and made us rethink about what we discussed before, which is we need to be more precautious online of who we're talking to and who we're dealing with, because we don't know their intent. It's because X's Dance Company will be performing live in Young Auditorium under the artistic direction of Judith Smith. X's Dance Company mission is to change the face of dance and disability. The company is one of the most innovative in the world and has been featured on hit shows So You Think You Can Dance.
I'm here on the campus of UW-Whitewater to find out what elements of college lectures are most successful for students in the classroom. We started by asking faculty and students their thoughts on the structure of college lectures.
My favorite type of classroom setting is more discussion-based. So, a good chunk of discussion-based is a professor lecturing and then kind of facilitating students talking.
I think a college lecture is just as relevant now as it always has been. You think of the great minds and thinkers of human history have been products of lectures.
So what alternatives are UW-Whitewater professors including in their lectures to keep students engaged?
We have a learning technology center, And the Learning Technology Center really focuses on what are the new and innovative ways to embed technology into the classroom.
16-year-old sophomore life was taken after being brutally beaten in a restroom at Wilmington's Howard High School of Technology this past weekend in Wilmington, Delaware. What started off as a fight between Joyner and another student escalated into a few girls joining in and all attacking Joyner. After being found unresponsive in the restroom, Joyner was taken to IA DuPont Hospital for Children, where she was later pronounced dead. An ongoing investigation is taking place to uncover the reason behind what sparked the fight and the individuals involved. When I heard this story, it made me very frustrated because it was like, how can a situation escalate that bad and people sit and watch that happen? What was supposed to be, it's not good to fight, but what was supposed to be something between two people turned into a battle against one. And now this girl she doesn't have a future. Her family will never see her again. And this sparked a lot of debates of, are we having enough safety regulations in schools? Are we being aware enough with bullying? Do these campaigns need to be longer than a month long?